Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today. Man. We have a body cam for y'all today, man. Body cam. Man finds killer hiding in his attic. Is this one of your worst fears, C? Coming home, you hearing some... You see your attic either pulled down.
It's on the list.
Or you hear some footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
Or... somebody has been staying in your attic, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Has been up there for like 6 months. And you just like, you find out about it like late. You just like, oh shit, somebody been living in my attic this whole time. And then kind of find out it's a murder suspect or something.
Yeah, that's scary. But yeah, it's on the list. I add to the list every day.
After all these body cams.
Facts.
Hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Liking it with a thumbs up.
Where we got some pizza from Durango's Pizzeria. You know, I got some pizza boxes right there.
Yeah, I was looking at
I didn't think people still did that. Especially, you know what I'm saying, in the technology age, you just go online.
Yeah. Crazy.
Hey, let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Especially if this is your first time. Or if you're coming back, you most definitely should already be subscribed. So if you haven't, make sure you do that, man. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's get it.
Just got home. Just got off work. We're thinking it's an animal. And he said, no, my name's Robert. Oh, there's a dude in my room.
In my room?
Room.
Shots of...
I thought he said room.
Oh, maybe he said room.
Just got home. Just got off work. We're thinking it's an animal. And he said, no, my name's Robert. Oh, there's a dude in my room.
In my room.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Definitely not how I wanted Father's Day to end.
On the night of June 18th, 2023, the Cudahy Police Department in Wisconsin received a strange series of 911 calls coming from a block of houses on Carpenter Avenue. Officers show up on scene to speak with witnesses, and what they reveal is completely bizarre.
What's going on?
Okay, so across the street, okay, so we're facing that way.
50 or 29 on
There's
the
a
initial
duplex
caller. It's Scott
next to a small house. Okay, so upstairs somebody smashed out from the second floor, jumped onto the small roof, and ran.
Okay,
so there might
be
glass on the other side.
On the south side?
Yes, not this block.
Of Kirkwood?
Yes.
Okay.
It's across the street.
Okay. You saw somebody smash glass and jump out of a window?
No. We heard the smashing glass, and then they jumped out of the window onto the roof. That's the shorter house. So they were on the second floor and jumped and ran that way.
Okay. Did you hear gunshots or anything?
Well, we've heard some freaking sketchy stuff.
50 to 09. Your caller observed a house on the south side of the block, heard glass smash, and saw a subject jump from the window onto the roof of another house.
Someone breaking through a window and running across rooftops like Spider-Man on a Father's Day evening in a quiet residential area is odd enough, but nothing can prepare the officers for what happens next.
See if you can find phone numbers, attempt to make contact with anybody inside those houses that can advise if they've had any houses broken into and or saw or heard anything suspicious.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Shots fired. 9 desk. I don't know where the shots are coming from, but they're just to the east of us. Officers on scene, answer up. I need squad numbers. Make sure everybody's okay.
Within 10 minutes, another shot rings out. This time, it's closer to a different pair of officers 1 street over from the first.
So you want to keep your gun up like this. And you can use the garage.
I don't know where the shots are coming from, but they're just to the east over here.
Right there. Oh, that's okay.
on scene, answer on my squad numbers, make sure everybody's okay.
All right. Watch her back.
5-9's good. Let's retreat it back on the other side of
Back this way. Come on. Keep an eye out.
66 and Barris from South Milwaukee are good. We just released our guys from traffic now.
All right.
I definitely want your help for this. I need everybody here. Call mutual aid for anybody that's got an officer available. I don't know where the shots are coming from, but that's the second shot that was fired at us.
Oddly, this second shot happens almost immediately after the officer shines his flashlight beam on the detached garage in front of him, which in his report, he claimed was in the direction he thought he heard something. Officers are now advised to wait for the South Shore Joint Tactical Unit's armored vehicle to respond with heavy-duty protection gear for the officers, as it's clear someone is shooting, if not at the officers themselves, then very close to them. Before it can arrive, however, a third shot rings out.
It's got to be somebody that had a pretty damn good angle, because literally the shot fired right when I got out of my squad car, and then the second shot as soon as we started moving. Huh?
Did the shot whistle past you?
I didn't hear it whistle past me. That's the thing. I don't know if they shot high, if he just shot quick. I have no idea, but the first gunshot was immediately. Literally walked around the front corner of my squad there, and boom, the shot went off. Then I had my heart thumping out of my chest. I didn't start my goddamn camera like I should have. I think I. 9 deaths. Shots fired. Shots fired.
It's in front of us.
10-4 shots fired.
It's right in front of. It's right in front of us. I don't know where he's shooting from. Stay down.
A total of at least 3 shots have been fired in the span of an hour, though this third round marks the final shot officers will hear this evening. The tactical armored vehicle arrives, and officers, now fully suited up, begin to canvass the area. They start with the house that witnesses had identified as the one the suspect initially jumped from, a house further confirmed to be the source by a broken attic window, which was visible from the street. Glass shards littering the alleyways between this house and the neighboring house confirmed that the suspect indeed broke through the top floor window and leaped to the neighboring house's roofs, heading east before presumably climbing down somewhere. The house in question is a duplex, and officers manage to call the occupants and have them exit the home. They speak with the upstairs renter, Esmira Pendleton, first, as she is the occupant with access to the attic, the duplex being divided by floors with separate up and downstairs departments. Esmira states that members of the household had been asleep when officers had called and hadn't heard the attic window shatter, although she did notice the attic door was open when they were evacuating, which was unusual.
We talked to your neighbor that lives downstairs. She said it's fine for us to make sure everything's fine in her house. Can we make sure everything is fine in your house?
Yes.
Or we want to make sure nobody's hurt in there, nothing like that. So would you give us permission to just check? Because we're going to check the attic. We want to check yours, the lower and the basement, to make sure that nobody's hiding, so you guys can safely go back inside. Is that okay? All right.
Also living at this duplex with Esmira are her mother, Carrie Jackson, and 2 teenage sons, Travis and Travell. Travis spoke to police while the rest of his family waited for other officers to finish searching the home.
Were you sleeping or anything, or have you been up?
I heard a little loud sound.
Carrie Jackson, Esmira's mother, would later confirm to officers that Robert, who is her grandson, and her son Ronnie had indeed visited earlier that day and left before nightfall. Both she and Esmira confirmed to police that no one else should be in the home and that they had no idea who might have been in the attic, much less jump through the attic window onto the neighbor's roof. With this in mind, officers enter the house and begin searching, clearing the top and bottom floors before honing in on the attic.
Hey, police! Anybody in the attic, make yourself known! Hey, police! Anybody in the attic, make yourself known!
Second floor complete. Moving to attic.
After several hours of searching, officers are forced to call off the search, as the glass in the alley remains the only trace of the mysterious roof-jumping shooter. Esmira and her family, as well as the elderly tenant downstairs, are allowed back in their homes and police leave the area. Little do they know.
But how somebody bust your window and you ain't hear nothing? Unless there's a barrier between the attic and the and their rooms, and their,
maybe so.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you should be able to.
And then the girl that the police speaking to, she was asleep, but I guess the sons was up, and I don't know, the grandmother probably, she looked older.
But she said also Robert
Oh, yeah.
Know that they will soon be back in response to yet another bizarre 911 call from this neighborhood.
Came home from work and you could tell somebody was in our attic and we found him in there.
How do I get up?
Carlos, to that door.
Who's up there with him?
My boyfriend pulled him out of the attic.
A couple had returned home to find a strange man hiding in their attic mere hours after police had called off the search for yet another criminal attic dweller.
Remember, it was a detached garage over here.
Yeah.
And he was shooting from that area of the detached garage. What if he ended up going into these people's attic to hide from the police that night?
Hey, I have a firearm.
All right, well, don't use it.
It's that door right there. Carlos, you stay. I'm not going up there.
36. He's on the porch with another individual. I'm gonna be heading up there.
Hey, I'm putting my firearm.
Put your way. Turn around.
I just told him, come in here.
Turn around.
I'm trying to come in.
Turn around.
Oh,
Put
yeah,
your
he's
hands
been
behind
in
your
the
back.
attic for a
Suspect
long
up here.
time.
Come in through the back over here. Other
Is
individual.
that asbestos on him? He filthy.
What you say?
I would have beat the living shit out your ass, though.
Individual has a firearm. He has it holstered.
I'll go put it up as soon as I can get past it.
Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
That door, second door.
I didn't try to. Man. I laid on the porch, man.
What's your name?
I'm Robert Turner, man.
Who's the hood now?
That's Robert.
Robert Turner, man.
Robert Turner, man? Or Robert
Man,
Turner?
Man, my leg is broke.
All right, well, we're going to get you out downstairs, okay? He's got a firearm right here. He's a homeowner. He's got a firearm behind me. This individual's got to come downstairs.
Oh, just help my broke.
Yeah, we'll get you downstairs. He's on the porch behind me. This one right here. Hey, this way, downstairs. He's just going to have to hop. Just hop, dude. Hop down.
Come on, man.
You want me to get in front of him?
I got it. I can hop down.
No, I don't trust is out the window here.
Huh?
He's fine. He's fine.
No, I'm not.
We got some, see that? Maybe upstairs. Might be an idea. 36 deaths. We got one in custody. Says his name is Robert Turner. Requesting an ambulance for a possible broken leg.
Do a search?
No, I have not. Stop. Just hold still. You got anything?
You think that leg broke? I ain't gonna lie, most of the time when I see broken legs, they ain't hopping.
I was gonna say it's probably not broke. He probably did hurt his big.
It's probably twisted, severely
He be
sprained.
alright. That's his fault.
Yeah.
Any we need to know about?
No, sir. Look at my leg.
You got any weapons or anything?
No, sir.
You got any weapons up in that attic?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Where do you live? Huh? Do you live on Carpenter?
Here. Did you hurt your leg jumping out a window?
Were you jumping out of a window or jumping across roofs last night?
My leg come across here yesterday.
What's up?
I'm on you see my grandmother. On my leg.
What's your first name? Robert?
Yeah.
And your last name is Turner?
Yes, sir.
What's your middle initial?
Can you please take these?
Hang on, what's your middle initial?
Cuffs ain't coming off, my friend.
Yeah.
What's your middle name?
Yeah.
L? And what's your birthday? Best to be honest with us.
Huh? Yeah, oh my God.
Bro, you gotta chill because guess what?
What's your address?
Yeah.
Where you stay at? Where you stay at, bro? Huh?
Across the way.
Yeah, what does across the way mean?
Oh, that's Carpenter right there.
You
That's
stay
my
on
brother.
Carpenter?
Yeah.
I think I've seen him before.
This house here? Were you running around last night on a rooftop?
No, I came across the thing.
It's clear by this point that the man is cousin Robert, who was mentioned previously by Travis and was over at the family home the prior day. Why he broke the window out of his grandmother's attic and ran across the rooftops is unknown. Also a mystery is why he decided to break into a neighbor's house to hide in yet another attic. Whether Esmira or Carrie knew Robert had been in the attic and hadn't left the home.
Hold on, what's the concept of him being a killer?
Home is unclear.
After you crawled out of the attic?
Yeah. No, don't grab.
Don't grab it. Don't grab.
Don't grab.
Get up in that attic and check for a weapon.
Yeah. This would have been, I think I've seen him before.
I'm causing a problem, sir.
I know. Thank you.
My leg broke. Look at my leg.
How'd you get your leg broke? All right, I see why you're doing that. Hold up here, hold up here.
What you got? What we got?
We got drugs up in here. Is it fentanyl or crack?
What you got?
No, I do them personal use.
Hey, is it? I don't care if it's personal. Is it fentanyl or crack?
I don't know. I think they ecstasy.
Ecstasy?
Yeah.
Now they're using that.
Yeah.
That's not ecstasy, bro.
It's not?
Maybe.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I use this. It should be in my system and everything.
You got a weapon on you?
No, sir.
Did you have a weapon on you?
He probably hurt his leg last night. He was high.
And you feel it in.
Whatever
That's probably
it
what
is.
made him jump out that window.
Also, what problem and be able to jump across houses. The
For real though,
when
they
motherfucker be high,
they do be like Superman.
They be Spider-Man.
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 Jumping, yeah, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, child.
He's Spider-Man around his jump from roof to roof.
36 to 106.
I don't think anybody's here that was here this morning.
I'm gonna need a ladder or something to get into that attic, check for a weapon.
You live at Holmes? The ambulance is here. We'll take you to the hospital, okay? You're under arrest, though, okay?
So where? What is I'm under arrest for?
Well, for starters, I mean, you're in somebody's attic. You shouldn't be, right?
I'm sorry, man. I know.
I know.
actually climbed on the top porch, man.
I got it. Well, you asked, right? Yeah. So.
No link in the middle. No black.
Yep. No, man. We're just trying to figure out what's going on, is all. And let's get your leg looked at. All right? It sounds like.
The attic is up here, yeah. Agentson's up there with the homeowner.
Came home, my bottom door was open and all the stuff from the attic was on the floor.
So you just got home?
Just got home. Just got off work and all the was from the attic was on the floor. And Mindy's like, there's an animal on the roof. And no, he started...
Who said that?
Mindy, my girlfriend. Because we came up at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So we're thinking it's an animal. And he said, no, my name's Robert. Oh, there's a dude in my roof.
Okay. Did he have anything...
No, once he heard us in here, he said, my name's Robert, I'm in the attic. Then he tried to come down, I didn't know what to expect. He said he lives right there.
Have you seen that? Ever seen this
I've never seen him before. I could have, but I couldn't tell. He was so covered in I don't know.
Oh, man.
On paper for hit and run involved grave bodily harm, hit and run involved injury, and homicide by dangerous weapon.
As was just mentioned on the officer's radio, it turns out that Robert has a serious criminal history. He was convicted of homicide by negligent handling of a weapon or explosive in 2007 and served 8 years in prison. At the time of this incident, he was on probation, and despite his family claiming he didn't live with them, the Milwaukee Department of Corrections had their address down as his place of residence.
So you see the insulation all over the...
He lived there, but he probably is not supposed to be living there.
Yeah.
Like, say for instance, they on Section 8 or anything like that. Like, I'm not saying they are, but I'm just saying hypothetical. Say for instance, they're on Section 8. He's a convicted felon. He don't supposed to be there.
Right.
Or if they're on any type of... Some landlords won't allow felons to be... They say, hey, no felons can be living here. He's not supposed to be there, but they allow him to stay there and probably allows him to stay in the attic.
The attic or something.
Just in case the landlord comes over. Because it is a 3-story rental duplex. So it could be one of those situations where he just... Family trying to keep him laid low.
Floor, what do you do next?
I immediately looked up because I knew that's where it came from. Like, none of this was on the floor. So I knew something was in the attic. We thought it was like a raccoon or something, but then he started screaming, my name's Robert, my name's Robert. I said, I have a gun, get your down here. Nothing's missing, so he must have just went right up into the attic. He didn't touch anything. He came in here with my dog.
Was the dog barking when you got...
The dog barks at me if I come home. The dog barks at me if I go to the bathroom.
So really nothing suspicious with the dog then when you came home?
No.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
That dog needs to be trained.
Yeah, so the dog can see.
Oh, is it?
She was holding the dog.
Oh.
Unless he got two dogs.
Still, the dog needs to be trained, though.
Well, Robert been there for a while. The dog, I guess
he cool. No.
He cool. He ain't did nothing to me.
No. I ain't gonna hold you. If a stranger came here, he ain't gonna do nothing either.
He barks, and then after a while, he'll stop. So I wouldn't know a thing.
But I will say, if somebody got in our attic, I know.
Yeah.
It would get dirty like that because of the stuff that it has on it. Like, I don't know what it is because every time I open it, shit comes falling down.
Yeah.
But if I go home and open my mom's attic, nothing comes down.
Yeah, the attic that was at my mom's,
It's still dark.
Yeah.
But here, like, I'm like, damn.
So that door to the porch was unlocked?
Yeah, we usually leave the porch door open so the dog can... I never expected anything like this in this neighborhood. That's why I love Cudahy.
Right. No, that's quite a shock when you get home.
I mean, yeah.
So what was he asking for? He said he would give you money to help him out, or
He asked me to call his grandmother. He said he'd give me $300 on Friday if I didn't call the police.
Police then began the arduous process of tracking down the gun they believe Robert was shooting the night before, starting in the attic before moving to the surrounding yards.
Got a metal detector.
oh,
I'm getting plenty of time to bury it, that's for sure.
Eventually, they locate the firearm in a fittingly bizarre place, consistent with the theme of the rest of this case.
oh, in the grill?
In the grill.
Get the out of here! Nice, bet, dude. Way to climb up in the attic, dude. 106.
106, go ahead.
Yeah, we located the firearm.
According to the complaint, police later found a spent shell casing in the area that matched the gun that was located in the charcoal grill. And, like Robert, the firearm was also covered in bits of insulation. As for the chalky, multicolored pills found in the baggie from Robert's pocket, the complaint referred to them as ecstasy. Robert Turner was subsequently charged with first-degree recklessly endangering safety, use of a dangerous weapon, possession of a firearm by a felon, and armed burglary, and he remains in custody currently. His initial plea of not guilty was entered in September, and his next court date is set for early November of 2023. He maintains that he wasn't shooting at police, though gave no clear alternative explanation for his actions. He also didn't have an explanation for his obsession with addicts.
They do got an obsession with
Right,
addicts.
because, what's happening?
Let's see. What's
Get
his
it together.
name?
Robert Turner.
It is Robert Turner. He got one of the most basic names, right?
It is, basically.
Damn, it's going to be hard. All right, Robert Turner, Wisconsin. Let me see.
I see him right there. He's 36 now.
At that time.
Mm-hmm.
So he's about 38 now. I guess he ain't been convicted yet.
I guess not.
That's crazy. But hey, y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Y'all let us know your thoughts about it. This was a bizarre case, man.
What you said?
Y'all let us know your thoughts in the comments. We're hopping from attic to attic, man. Leave
Get your
people
stuff
alone,
together,
man.
child. What you said?
Stop the drugs, man. You acting like a fiend out here, man. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
But hey, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We out.
Time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partner.